The Brazilian Grand Prix weekend at the Interlagos track is one of the most exciting stops on the Formula One calendar. This race is famous for its history of unexpected results, dramatic moments, and sudden changes in the weather. For the teams and drivers, this event is a major challenge that tests their ability to adapt and make smart decisions. The race takes place near the end of the season, which means every point is crucial for the final driver standings. The Interlagos circuit is a short, demanding track that runs for 4.3 kilometers. It is unusual because it runs counterclockwise and features significant elevation changes, with cars going up and down hills. Many people call it a classic track because of its bumpy surface and the way it punishes mistakes. The circuit is divided into three main sections. The first section is defined by a long, straight, and fast sweeping corners, meaning cars need a powerful engine and good straight-line speed. The second section is a tight, slow part of the track where grip and downforce are most important. The third section features another long straight and the final fast corners that lead back to the start-finish line, where most overtaking moves are set up. A key factor at this track is the high altitude of São Paulo. Because the circuit sits at a high elevation, the air is thinner. This reduces both engine power and the amount of downforce the cars can generate. To compensate, teams use larger wings than they would at circuits closer to sea level. This forces engineers to find a balance between a setup that is fast on the straights and one that provides enough grip in the corners. The team that finds the best middle ground will have a clear advantage. The thin air also makes it harder to cool the engine and brakes, which is a constant concern in Brazil's warm climate. The tires will also be under extreme stress. The track surface at Interlagos is known to be rough, and the fast corners put a lot of energy into the tires. For this race, the official tire supplier has chosen the C3, C4, and C5 compounds, a softer selection than in previous years. This means the tires will wear out quickly, making race strategy even more important. Drivers will almost certainly need to make 2 pit stops during the Grand Prix. Managing tire wear while maintaining fast lap times will be a key factor in the final result. Teams whose cars are gentle on tires will have a big advantage, as they can stay out longer or push harder when needed. The weather in São Paulo is always unpredictable. The forecast for the race weekend suggests a high chance of rain, especially on Saturday and Sunday, with temperatures expected to be warm around 25 to 28 degrees Celsius. Sudden heavy rain can completely change the race in just a few minutes. When that happens, driver skill and team strategy become even more important. The teams that react quickly and make the right tire choices will benefit the most from the chaos. The history of the Brazilian Grand Prix is full of races where rain has completely mixed up the results, and this year is likely to be no different. Several teams are expected to be very competitive this weekend based on their car designs and recent performances. Red Bull remains the strong favorite. Their car performs exceptionally well on the straights and in high-speed corners, which suits Interlagos perfectly. Max Verstappen is known for his skill in wet and mixed conditions, giving the team an extra edge if rain arrives. Their strategy will focus on maximizing straight-line speed for overtaking opportunities. Red Bull also has a strong record of quickly finding the right setup during limited practice time, which is a major advantage in the sprint weekend format. McLaren is expected to be a close rival. Their car is well-balanced and performs strongly in medium and high-speed corners. This will help in the twisty middle section of the track, where grip is essential. McLaren has also shown excellent tire management, which could be decisive on the rough Interlagos surface. The consistent performance of Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri allows the team to use a flexible 2-car strategy to pressure their rivals. Their recent results show they are a real threat to Red Bull, especially in challenging conditions. Ferrari is also expected to fight near the front. Their car usually performs well on circuits that reward strong front-end grip and braking stability. If the weather stays dry, Ferrari could be a serious threat, particularly in qualifying. However, tire wear may be a concern for them in the long race, so careful strategy will be essential. Mercedes will rely on their experience and strategic skill to achieve a good result. Even if their car is not quite as fast as Red Bull or McLaren, they often perform well when the race is chaotic or strategy-driven. The team will aim to capitalize on any mistakes or weather-related issues from their competitors. The Brazilian Grand Prix weekend also includes a sprint race, adding another layer of complexity. The sprint format means teams have only one practice session before qualifying, so they must perfect their setup quickly. This tight schedule leaves little room for error. Any setup, mistake, or slow reaction to changing conditions could cost valuable points. The engineer's ability to analyze limited data and make the right adjustments will be an unseen but crucial battle. The The sprint race itself is short and intense, with points available for the top finishers, making it an important part of the weekend. Teams must decide how aggressive to be, balancing the risk of a crash against the reward of extra points. With the Constructors' Championship already decided, the focus now shifts entirely to the final positions in the Drivers' Championship. The battles for second and third place remain very close, and every point gained or lost this weekend could be decisive. The pressure on drivers, pit crews, and strategists will be immense, as every decision will be magnified in the fight for top positions.